You read the notification right, I'm back, baby. I'm sure you guys noticed I didn't review the previous 2 episodes of Pokemon Horizons, which is a little bit out of character for me, and I do apologize about that. Hopefully it won't happen again, you know? But regardless, we've got to talk about the next episode of Pokemon Horizons, because it's looking kinda crazy, bro. Really quickly though, before that, I'm gonna give a really speedy recap of what happened in the previous 2 episodes, you know, just in case you didn't watch them, or if you wanted to know my thoughts on them. So I'm gonna do that real speedy, okay? Basically, the Rising Voltaclers found Lucius's Lapras in the ocean, and he or she is super huge and super old, and they even have like big scars on their body and everything. I've never seen a Lapras so scary. Well, it turns out Lapras is now part of a group of pirates who live on the ocean and rob sailors for their food to survive, and then Lapras and the pirates rob the Rising Voltaclers. But thanks to Liko's idea, they manage to track down the pirates, and then the little cutie Terapagos manages to befriend them all. Lapras turns up a little later and is really angry, but Terapagos manages to calm it down by sending out Galarian Moltres and Arboliva from their ancient Pokeballs, you know, Lucius's other 2 Pokemon, and seeing them all together kind of reminded Lapras about where they came from, their past, you know? Then we saw a flashback of Lucius reaching the entrance to the Rayquaza paradise, and he said farewell to his Pokemon, promising them he won't die and that they'll all reunite someday, before he entered the paradise alone. Seeing this made Lapras agree to keep its side of the promise too, by joining the Rising Voltaclers and trying to find Rayquaza and Lucius. Lapras returns itself to the ancient Pokeball, with Liko looking after it like all the other ones, but then the black shiny Rayquaza, Lucius's Pokemon, it suddenly appeared in the sky above them, staring them down. Dude, overall I thought this little Lapras arc was pretty cool, to be honest. Lapras itself looks absolutely dope, bro. It's so awesome seeing like an ancient, battle-worn Pokemon with scars and everything, especially when that Pokemon normally looks super beautiful and perfect. I do kind of wish it was a little bit harder for Liko and Roy to get Lapras on their side, since it originally seemed super fierce and angry, but regardless of that, I still really loved Lapras's unique backstory of being a pirate. It kind of reminded me of like the Pirates of Decalore episode from Pokemon Black and White. I loved that episode, dude. I don't know, something about seeing wild Pokemon out there doing their own thing, working together to survive. It's just really charming to me, man. But bro, the big thing to talk about is really all about next week's episode. The shiny Rayquaza coming face to face with Liko and Roy again. I'm really excited, bruv. The preview trailer for next week's episode showed 2 huge things. Number 1, Amethio is gonna show up and attack Rayquaza, and then number 2, Terapagos is gonna transform into its huge terrestrial form for the first time ever in the anime. This is gonna be insane! I'm really happy that Amethio is returning and doing something big and important. Realistically, we know he's probably gonna lose to Rayquaza. He'll probably get destroyed, and although it is a shame to see him return just to lose for the 50th time, at least it'll probably lead into that depression, self-reflection arc for him, the one that was teased in the opening theme. Some character development like that for Amethio would be awesome, bro. In terms of Rayquaza, it seems really unlikely that Liko and Roy will recapture it in the ancient Pokeball. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon, you know, because they still need to catch Kleavor and Entei, and it kind of feels like the show is setting up Rayquaza to be the big final one for them to get. But I do think this episode will show that Rayquaza respects and approves their efforts to reunite Lucius's Pokemon and to find Lucius, and that will really connect Rayquaza to them on another level, and it will really energize and inspire Liko and Roy to keep giving it all they've got. And then, like I said, I think they'll get Kleavor and Entei and then go for Rayquaza afterwards. Maybe Rayquaza will even tell them in this episode that it'll only rejoin them if they gather all of Lucius's other Pokemon first. That seems really possible to me, you know? But yeah, I just think that Rayquaza appearing here will be a great way of like marking the middle point of their journey. It'll be like a huge milestone, you know? And bro, I can't wait to see it unfold. I really hope that Roy gets a lot of focus in this episode too, considering his entire dream is to meet legendary Pokemon and battle them, and especially considering the Rayquaza came from his family's Pokeball. But it wouldn't really surprise me if it stays as the Liko show for now, you know? But regardless, I know one thing for sure, the next episode is gonna be insane, dude, and it's really gonna change everything for Pokemon Horizons. I am so excited, man. Let me know if you're excited below, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. That really was the quickest outro ever, bro.